Hey, Master Out here. For most other people who weren't my students or co-dojo owners, I'm David Dow, and today we're going to talk about all the benefits, especially the top ones, of why you should meditate. There's a lot of ones that people always bring up. The first one I'm going to bring up that's really important for success, especially when you're starting over or trying to launch something new, is that it cuts out mental clutter. So, you ever notice when you're in a shower or doing other things in the bathroom that you have some of the greatest ideas, and then when you get out of the shower, you're like, where'd they go? That's because you're relaxed, you've turned off your mind, you're just enjoying the water. So that's decreasing mental clutter. And if you stay to the end of this video, I will give you how you can actually capture those ideas in the shower, and actually so you don't lose them. But you gotta wait to the end for them. And if you're watching this, please like my page, or if you're watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe. It really helps other people see videos like this. Otherwise, they really give credence to the big mainstream media guys. So if you like smaller content, please like and subscribe. Okay, so one of the big things that meditation helps is it lowers stress. You're breathing, you're slowing down your heart rate, you're actually putting yourself in almost sleep-like state, but in a very aware and focused state. So that lowers your heart rate and you decrease stress. There's been tons of studies on this, and I can't say enough good things about how much it can lower your stress. And with everything, especially all the craziness that's going on nowadays, the whole country, if not the whole planet, needs to de-stress. So that's a really big one, okay? The second one is it improves focus. And I'm going to tell you a little bit when I get into the type of meditation technique I use that I've used for years. I haven't always been consistent with my meditation, but I've always used the same process. Because you're focusing on one thing, and there's many different ways to meditate, but you're just essentially all of them have the same thing. You're focusing on one thing. No matter what, you get distracted, come back to, like, one thing I do is breath. Breath is what I focus on. So all these ideas start popping up, and you got to return to your breath. That's the key. Return to your breath. So whatever your meditation technique is, you return to it, and that will help you with focus. Excuse me, guys, scratch my nose. Silly allergies. Okay, so that's the second thing, is it helps you improve focus dramatically. And that will help you at work, when you get back to work, starting over and having to get a new routine. That can be really tough, like if you're used to going to work and getting up at 7 to get there by 9. And so now you've got to, you wake up and you technically wake up whenever you want and start sending out resumes or starting your own online business. You need that focus to get what you need done. Also, this plays into, I was listening to Joe Rogan's podcast. He had the neuroscientist on, Andrew Huberman, who's at USC for neuroscience, obviously. And he was talking about brain neuroplasticity. And one of the things that you need is urgency. Like, children have massive neuroplasticity. And they found out that adults can actually as well. It takes more effort to put yourself into a state for that same type of learning. So one of the important ones is being in a relaxed but highly focused state, which meditation brings to the table. So you're basically, if you're going to start an activity, like you're going to go do jiu-jitsu, I'm not saying meditate during it, but maybe 5-10 minutes before you go, or like you're going to learn a language, meditate before that session. Another thing even better than, obviously this video is about meditation, but real hypnosis, therapeutic hypnosis, can even improve that even more. I also put the link below to that podcast. It was really amazing. But back to our to meditation. So we've got reduce stress, focus, and declutter the brain. Those are the top 3 big ones that meditation will give you. The other one is a sense of inner peace. I'm not trying to get too spiritual or metaphysical here. I have in my personal belief system, some spiritual connections with meditation as well, but I'm trying to stick here to the mental and scientific type benefits. There's a regular practice of meditation, taking that time out to de-stress, and some studies have shown that meditating acts as some degree of extra sleep. So if you're not getting enough sleep, adding in 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes of meditation into your regular routine will help with your lack of sleep. I'm not saying that you should cut out sleep and meditate, but if you're not getting enough sleep, meditation can help you in that regard. And if you're getting proper hours, like everyone should really strive for 8 hours. I know a lot of high-speed entrepreneur types say, I only need 4 hours. The science is there. The more you get regular 8 deep, good hours of sleep, the health benefits, mental especially, are not questionable. So regular meditative practice will actually give you a better sense of well-being. And it's not, like, for instance, when you focus and those type of things, creativity, you'll see right away, but this is more of a regular practice. Once you start doing that, then you'll start seeing that inner calm, that sense of well-being. So once again, there's a real quick video. So things that help declutter the mind and get you, there's ideas bubbling up that you want to get done. Help you focus. You'll pay attention to. You concentrate on the things you need to. That one-point focus, like martial artists get when they're sparring. It helps you de-stress and gives you a well sense of being. Those are the main benefits of meditation. And I'm going to give you my method. There are tons, and you need to find one that works best for you. I focus on breath, and I learned this when I was a teenager, really into the metaphysics, borderline occult. I got into meditation, and the key is counting the breath. Easiest one to start with is a 4 count. It's called a 4-2 count. You breathe in for 4. You breathe in through your nose, and there's a great book on breath that describes can't talk. That describes why nose breathing as opposed to mouth breathing. Oh, I got Johnny on here. Yeah, meditation is amazing. It has so many good benefits. Thanks for joining us. But nose breathing is really massively health beneficial. There's a book called Breath that also is on a Joe Rogan podcast that I highly recommend. But breathing in and breathe in for 4 count. I'm going to do my mouth so I can count out loud, but you're counting in your head. 1, 2, 3, 4. You hold it for 2. 1, 2. Breathe out for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it for 2. That is a one to start with. The one I'm currently doing is a 6-3. Breathing in for 6, holding for 3, breathing out for 6, holding for 3. What I used to do was do a 8 and 4. I'm working back up to that. In that book, Breath, it talks about the breathing through the nose and holding the breath, that your body gets to actually utilize the oxygen much more. So actually slowing your breath, you actually get more oxygen to the cells. So meditation through this ancient practice actually has those benefits of oxygenating your body much better as well. So you can try that. You can just pay attention to your breath. You can focus on a mantra, which is the sound like Om, which is the Hindu word for create. Especially like in Christianity, God said, "Let there be light," and there was creation. And Hindu has the same kind of Om as that universal sound. You can visualize something. You can an image, a color, but there's tons of different methods. I like the breath. Try that out, but explore and find out what works for you. And what I said at the very beginning, how you can capture those amazing ideas you get in the shower. What you can do, unless you've got a waterproof tape recorder, what I usually do, I use just an Android, but even better would be like with an Alexa. So when you're in the shower, and I guess probably with iPhone you could say Siri as well, but I go, because I use just an Android, I go, Android, okay Android, or hello, go okay Google, okay Google, take a note. Oops, I turned on my phone. So you say that, and then say take a note, and then say your note. That way, you're not putting like your phone in the shower. Just having, as long as your Alexa, your Android or iPhone can hear you, then whatever idea that comes up in the shower or the other things you do in the bathroom, you can not lose those great ideas when your mind is clear and you have these great ideas. Everybody gets these great ideas in the shower, forgets it. Doing this one neat trick will help you capture a lot of those ideas that you're probably losing every day. So remember, meditate. Start off, use a timer. If you can only do 5 minutes, set a timer for 5 minutes and do it. I use like a Tabata timer because they have those chimes and stuff so it doesn't jar you out with this sound. And then if 5's easy, try 10. If 10's too hard, go back to 7. Add a minute or 30 seconds up until, like if you want 20, 30 minutes, it would be ideal for most people. Longer ones have really a lot of benefits for a lot of people too. But try that out and let me know how meditation can help you. Remember, if you're starting over, especially, and that's what my focus is, or you're just trying to change some aspect of your life, wipe the slate clean. Do everything different. Learn from the past, obviously. Don't just kill it. That's where Last Jedi was wrong. Don't kill the past. You need to learn from it. So, real quick, once again, recap. Meditation declutters the mind, gives you focus, de-stresses you, gives you a sense of calm and well-being. And I gave you that tip on how to capture those great ideas from the shower. So, and if you get those during meditation as well, you can put a notepad next to you and jot down whatever you come up with after your meditation. If it's a really great idea and you're like, I'll go back to doing my full meditation afterwards, jot it down. And meditation will lead into visualization, which is amazing for sports, but also any form of learning or habit changing you want to do. We'll get that into a later video. Until then, peace out.